Alright guys, this has been a pretty crazy Sea-Doo ride already this morning. We launched in Mackinaw City and the fog has been really intense out here on Lake Huron. So the plan was to head to Mackinac Island, but the fog was just so crazy and I didn't want to get in the way of the Shepler's ferry. So I ended up going to Bois Blanc Island instead, and finally can see the shoreline here off into the distance. It's a little rocky down below here, and so I'm trying not to get too close to the shore with the Sea-Doo. But man, I'm relieved to see land again. It was quite a ride with no visibility, and there was one point when I did see the Shepler's ferry. Luckily didn't hit it or anything. But yeah, this has been a pretty intense ride. I'm hoping the fog continues to dissipate as the day progresses, and hopefully we'll be able to ride around Mackinac Island. Hey, welcome back guys. Happy Saturday morning, mid-September, and we're here on the Sea-Doo in Lake Huron at Bois Blanc Island. You can see off in the distance. And we're headed towards Mackinac Island right now. I'll show you on the GPS kind of what that's looking like. So, we're very foggy out here. Almost no visibility. You got about 20 feet of visibility. It's been a little slow riding because of that. Alright guys, we just got in sight of Round Island. from Bois Blanc, headed towards Mackinac Island. And what's interesting here is Round Island is not even showing up on my GPS here. Thanks a lot, Garmin. So I had to use my phone to find it. The fog is still really intense, but here it is, Round Island. There's supposedly a lighthouse coming up here. Can't quite see it yet. And then Mackinac Island should just be a little bit farther from there. So yeah, the fog is still really intense. Hopefully it will you know, die down a bit, but still having fun either way. Alright guys, we made it to Round Island Lighthouse. I'm gonna hop out of the sea-doo here. Hopefully it's not too deep. Ooh, a little deeper than I was hoping. And we got her anchored there for a moment while we go check this lighthouse out. And this is my first time on this island. I've seen a lot of pictures of this lighthouse. It's one of the more beautiful aerial shots. And you know, it looks like the fog is starting to settle down just a little bit. I still can't see Mackinac Island out in the distance, but hopefully soon it'll appear. I did see one Shepler's ferry boat going past a few moments ago, so I know it can't be too far away. Oh, this is awesome. You know, you wonder how the building process for this lighthouse went. Old metal pipe right here. And I say that because this clearly is not a road that we're walking down. You know, it's not even really a trail, or at least a groomed trail. And what's really crazy too, it's a neat piece of wood, like an old post from a dock. What's crazy is to see how little amount of rock there is, and it almost makes you think that they had to bring this rock in not that long ago, because otherwise this water would just connect with this water and this would turn into a little lighthouse island instead of being part of Round Island. All right, here we are coming up on it. And yeah, like I said, really barely even a trail. You have to just go ahead and climb over these rocks. Ooh. Wow. It's pretty cool, guys. Man. It's not in bad shape. The white paint could use a little touch up, but the red paint and black is looking pretty good. Yeah, I could just hear another ferry off into the distance, leaving Mackinac Island or coming to it. Of course, that's locked. Wow. It's crazy. Big spider web there. Oh, here we go. Well, historic plaque right here. about the lighthouse. Wow. Round Island Lighthouse, built in 1895, decommissioned in 1958. Pretty cool, guys. I'm imagining, yeah, this was a door, okay. Wow. Can you imagine living here? Being the lighthouse keeper? Be fun for a week or two. And then it just turns into work. Whew. Well, that was a fun stop. The Round Island Lighthouse. Nice little camping area that I found here. I was just looking online and it appears there is a small nature preserve on this island. Even in the past 5 minutes, the fog and the visibility has cleared up so much. Just a couple moments ago, I couldn't even see the lighthouse from where I was standing. Now you can see it a little bit. Similarly, off into the distance, you can start to see the shoreline of the lower peninsula. I couldn't see that for the longest time. Still, the fog is blocking the view of Mackinac Island, but it's not too far that way. So yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit better here with being able to see my whereabouts. Well, what a welcome sight this is, guys. You can finally see the top of the Mackinac Bridge off into the distance there. This is what I've been waiting for. Finally starting to get my bearings situated a little bit better. In the meantime, as we were waiting for the fog to disappear a bit, did a little bit of rock hunting. You're not a true Michigander if you don't enjoy looking for rocks every once in a while. Well, time's been flying. It's already almost 1 o'clock. Got on the water just after 10 a.m. So I'm gonna keep moving here. Now that the fog is, cleared up a bit, gonna head over to Mackinac Island, right around there, and if we're lucky, maybe even stop and grab a quick beer or something.